everyone, this is Sid here and welcome back to another video. Basically, if you saw my most recent video, which was a Fanwing Fest vlog, you would know that I went to the Wings of Fire Fanwing Fest earlier on Saturday, and that was a very cool experience. In addition to going and getting to see the author of Wings of Fire, Tui T. Sutherland, in person in real life, we also got lots of cool gifts and stuff. So I got a limited edition copy of the Dragonet Prophecy, and I also got this Wings of Fire fan art collection book. So that is pretty cool. Today I'm just going to be looking through the fan art book and talking about it and all of that great stuff, because we do have lots of very talented, amazing artists and creators in our community. So I think it's really cool that they were able to create something special like this to show off all of that amazing talent. And yeah, here's what the book looks like. Here's like the front cover, you know. It's basically just a collage of lots of different dragons. I don't know if it was made that well, because you can see like weird random inconsistencies, like just the splashes of water here and there, and like they have just a random dragon talon right here, like floating in midair. I don't know. It looks like sort of it was made by AI, but I know it wasn't because these are all real pictures. But anyways, the art on the inside looks a lot better. Let's look at the art. So first of all, we have this beautiful picture of Glory right here. I like it really a lot because it has the name of each artist plus their age and like what state they're from. So I think that's pretty cool. But you can clearly see like all of the effort that went into these pictures. It's very cool. There was another page. There were lots of other pages. I think I accidentally flipped to the wrong page first. But yeah, let's see here. These are all very cool. I love it because you can tell like which ones are of actual characters and which ones are of like OCs, original characters. But that's the really cool thing. We have one of Sendu and Willow. That's adorable. We have some more. I guess these are just like Blister, Blaze, and Burn. I think that's like a common theme throughout here. They're really iconic characters to draw, you know? These are all very cool. You can see like which ones are traditionally drawn and which ones are digitally drawn. And it always surprises me when I see one like this. I would think in my head like, wow, this must have been made by like someone who's at least like 16 years old probably. But this person was only 12, so that's like extremely intense. I know I can't really like describe the feeling of this book to y'all, but like the paper feels really good. Like it feels really like soft and silky almost. So that's pretty cool. We have all these cool pictures, like this one right here. It's really nice. It has two rain wings that are like touching heads. Very cute. We have some of these other pictures, like this picture of Whiteout, and then this comic of Turtle and Peril. All very nice. We have this really cute picture of Sunny, very heavily stylized. I like it a lot. This nice picture, I think this is a redrawing of the panel of Glory from the graphic novel. Correct me if I'm wrong, but it looks really nice as well. And we have Blue and Cricket in a library reading a book together. That's very adorable. This is the page I was on just a second ago with the picture of Glory and all of that. But yeah, just some more pictures over here of like Snowfall and her siblings and all of that great stuff. Another picture of Snowfall. I wonder like what made them decide which page to put each of these on, or if it was just sort of random. I don't really know. These are really cool. They have like fan tribes and stuff, showing all those elements of the fandom. Some more fan tribes with like these feathery dragons right here. Then they have some really cool pictures. And this one drew like a picture of the map, which is really interesting. This one drew like Battle Winner coming out of the lava. This person drew a really cool picture of a Silkwing. It's crazy to see how young these people were. Like this person was only 8 years old, and this person was only 8 years old as well right here. That is crazy. It's crazy to even think that there were people who were 8 years old that read Wings of Fire, because like it's not really like adult by any means, but I feel like it is more mature in terms of like the violence and stuff. I can't imagine an 8-year-old reading that, but whatever. This is pretty cool. I like how they have like the circles and stuff. This one is nice too. It's clay and peril. This is a nice picture of Glory. You have the Dragonets of Destiny right here. A cute little picture of Fate Speaker, Kibli and Moon Watcher, and Winter on the side. Very, very adorable. I love this one of Scarlet. It looks very, very cool. And I love how it says "How thrilling" right there. Amazing little details. And I love this one of Peril. You can definitely see like the iridescence of her scales and stuff. I love this one right here. I think it's Kinkajou. It might be someone else. I don't really know. But yeah. I like this one of Tsunami. Very, very cool. An OC right here. Our beautiful, cute, adorable girl, Sunny. I like this one of Glory and Deathbringer in more of a traditional style. This one of Kibli right here. And all of that great stuff. This one is really, really cool. The art style is just very, very like smooth and adorable. I like it a lot. I was wondering if these two were like sisters or something because it's Lily Morton and Elizabeth Morton, but I guess they're from different places. So probably not, but that's very, very interesting how they have them both right here. But I like both of their drawings. This one's like a drawing of Darkstalker, I think, and this one's a drawing of Scarlet. And you can see Glory like on her little tree right there too. I like this one as well. It's a picture of Sunny. I like this one of Luna and Blue. And I love this one of Whiteout Painting. I think it's really cute. I love this one right here because just like the level of detail is insane. You can see like they're two rain wings, but they look like they're pieces of the earth or something because they just have that like natural organic texture to them. It's very, very cool. I love this one. It's very, very like stylized. I like this one as well of like a nice hive wing. I think this one's pretty cool. Very, very simplistic, but also just adorable as well. I like this one of how it's like the 3 queens that are like inside of a crown. That's a very interesting visual. I love this one. It's a very simple one of Moon and Kibli. And I also like this one of Tsunami and Anemone. And this one right here. I love this one of Glory right here. She looks very, very cool. Here's another cool one of Moon and Kibli, sort of like a sun and moon thing. That looks very nice. These all look really, really cool. I love this one right here because it just looks so like bioluminescent, you know? It definitely has that like glowing feeling to it. And I like this one too because he just looks really, really evil. And yeah, I love how they did the wings on this one, how it looks a lot like a Luna moth. You can't really see it that well on the phone screen because the phone screen does like turn up the saturation of it a bit, but it looks really, really nice. And I love this one too because it just looks like a aquatic creature, which definitely gives off the sea wing vibes, you know? This one was by a 7-year-old. That is crazy. Oh my god. Once again, all these people so young. Like, I could never, you know? And like, for putting their art out there, it's just incredibly brave of them. I love this one right here. You have Turtle, Moon, Sunny, and Cricket. Ooh, this one's really nice of like Kinkajou and the strawberry. We all love that iconic moment. This is a really cool OC right here. I really, really like this picture of Sunny holding the Dream Visitor. And I also love this picture of the Rainwing painting. I think it's really, really cool. I love this one of Luna and Swordtail. And I also love this one of Kinkajou, Glory, and Deathbringer. Looks really, really cute. I like this one of Whiteout. And I like this other one of Kinkajou, Glory, and Deathbringer. I guess they're like the ultimate little family, you know? I never really thought of it that way, but I guess in all reality, if Glory and Deathbringer were together, then Kinkajou could be like their adopted daughter or something like that. I thought that'd be a really cool dynamic to explore. I know they do have like a canon daughter in the future, but I feel like having Kinkajou as an adopted daughter would be really cool as well. This one's interesting because it's like Sunny, but as more of like a human type character, you know? I love this one right here of like Darkstalker and Clearsight. I think it looks pretty cool. This one of Queen Coral is really nice. I love this one of Kinkajou. Once again, they have the strawberry right there. And some more really cool OCs. I love this one of Sundew and Willow. And this one in general right here, I love the expression. I love how like he's just staring into the fire. You can tell this is the scene where they're like trying to escape from the tunnel back into the rainforest, and like Clay's trying to hold Starflight back, and then Starflight's eyes are just getting burned out. I think it looks really, really cool. And yeah, here's some more art. You have a nice picture of like the Dragonets of Destiny and of Blister, Blaze, and Burn. Really, really cool. Have some fan art of like Turtle right here. More Blister, Blaze, and Burn. Some more OCs. I love this one right here here because it has Darkstalker and it has like the prophecy written out right here. That's a very cool detail. I like this one of Queen Morhen. This one is also one of those that's sort of like a redraw of the comic panel, but it looks really, really nice. My mom said she really liked this one. It's like a fan tribe based on cows. They're called Moo Wings, but I thought that was really, really cute. And I like this one of Chameleon as well, showing like his many different forms. This one of Blicket, Blue and Cricket, is really, really cute. And I also love this one of Kinkajou right here. And as for the last few pages, we have all of this amazing artwork. We have this beautiful one of Glory, this one of like Sundew and then burning down the hives. We have this nice one of Keebly right here and Turtle. We have this really cool one of Glory right here, very, very heavily stylized. Sort of reminds me of a catfish, how it has like these two long whiskers coming out. We have some more nice ones of Glory. We have one of Cricket and Bumblebee that's very, very cute. This one right here of like an Icewing and Blister, Blaze, and Burn. We have this cute one of Sunny, and this one I know is redrawn from one online, but it also looks really, really good. I love this one of Coral and Onklet, and for the last page of the book, we have some more cool OCs. We have this side character section. I think that's pretty cute. We have this really cool pencil sketch of a Silkwing, a beautiful picture of Glory, some of Clay, and some of Keebly, I'm presuming. And we have this beautiful picture to end everything off of Glory. So yeah, basically that's pretty much all of the artwork. It has this nice note from Tui at the end. I always think she does really, really kind and sweet messages in all of these, and it's nice to read through all of it. I really wished I had submitted one to it. I was thinking about it, but I think I ended up shying away from it. But I think it would have been a nice opportunity to share my artwork with the world. Even though my dragon art isn't necessarily the best, I am kind of crusty and it's not the greatest of all time. I think it would have still been cool to see my artwork in the book, and if they do another book next year, since I know they're doing more Fanwing Fest next year, then I'll be sure to submit an entry and see if I can get in. But yeah, anyways, I hope you all guys all had an amazing time watching this video, and if you did, please make sure to like and subscribe, because it always helps me out so much when you do, and I really, really appreciate it. I do make YouTube videos very, very often. I don't usually make Wings of Fire YouTube videos, but I do have quite a bit here on my YouTube channel. I do drawing videos though, lots of art related content, and I post multiple times every single week, and I post shorts multiple times every single day. So yeah, I can almost guarantee you that you always have something fun and interesting to watch, and you will never get bored. But yeah, anyways, if you want to take your support from me a step further, then please click the links in the description box down below. Those will take you to my Instagram account, Pinterest account, and other social media accounts. I have a lot less followers on there than I do here on my YouTube account, so each and every one y'all would mean so much to me. But yeah, if you want to see more of my food pics, and if that is more up your alley, then go subscribe to my Instagram Grubs account and all of that great stuff. But yeah, anyways, I hope you all guys all have an amazing rest of your day, and I will see you all in the next video. Always remember that I love you, and goodbye, eat more waffles, and peace out, Girl Scout.